Part 1. The Beginning, Suicide by Stupidity. This is my story that began in the month of April 2022, the day I had died. I call it suicide by stupidity. First of all, I'll start out by saying I was born a sinner. I was never a religious person at all. I didn't have a religious bone in my body in all of my 56 years. Up until a little over 3 years ago, anyway. It is now the year 2025. It's been a little over 3 years now, and this is way overdue. I'm going to try to put my story into words so that I can share it with others. It needs to be heard. It was a weekend day in April of 2022. I was just sitting at home bored. FYI, I was a drug user at the time. With that being said, the phone began to ring, and I answered it. It happened to be a drug dealer buddy, saying that he was right down the road from me and asked if I was looking for anything. Of course I said yes, always. I asked him how long it'd be before he got here, and he said about 5 minutes or so. Cool, I said, I'll be waiting. So I scraped up all the change I could find in the house, and I actually found quite a bit to my surprise. So I sat here, waiting patiently and patiently, for him to get here. Anticipation sucks. Finally, he got here after waiting for 4 minutes, and it was a long 4 minutes. As he was just pulling into the driveway, I went out the back door to meet him. We chat for maybe about 3 minutes, and it was a long 3 minutes. I just wanted to get my stuff and get back into the house and get my buzz on. So we do our exchange, and he takes off, and I shoot into the house as fast as I can. Which, at the time, I couldn't move very fast. I had a bad back, a bad neck. I was in rough shape. I couldn't even stand up straight. I was getting migraines all the time from a pinched nerve in my neck. My back was all whacked out. I was pretty much a mess. I had lost my job because of my back and neck problems. I think I only worked 1, maybe 2 days a week for the last 3 months of me working until they fired me. If I wasn't at work, I was in the emergency room. But that's a whole different part of my story for another time. Anyways, back to getting high. I started to gather my get high utensils and anything else that I needed to get together. Laid everything on my little table I had set up next to my recliner.